your journey down to a medium height with immediate strike. Not that I'm popular with the poppers. Haters be watching us with binoculars. I could just hear them all crying when they see how I rhyme. I'm a prime, they transform like Optimus. I only do it because I'm great. Flowing, I be killing in the paint. Let them know they can't stop us. Tracks and beats is all knockers. Taylor for the Midwest monster. Worldwide chopper. Twister.
You don't want no smoke with me. I can't hear you. I don't feel you. I won't tell my girl for you.
Shut him the best. Southside of Jersey, sick with the words, lyrical purse. In my bag like a purse, every flow feel like Pac Doc, coach on the merge. Yeah. I feel amazing, my mind racing, I've been patient. Look to me for motivation, no more waiting. I got them hating, turn down more advances, don't have no time to treat me basic. I do what I want, your crew in the I eat them for lunch. Check on his heart, adrenaline rush, keeping it playing, don't get him crushed. Been locked in, I ain't do much. She wanna choose me, love her. I'll forever hold it down, I can never give up. This a God's given gift, I don't really do love.
You don't want no smoke with me.
Everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Last game for the Nets, a loss. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Back to Wembanyama. Misses off the right iron. Embiid drives in. The shot's good.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Jones. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. This is his first free throw of the game.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average number.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Scotty Barnes is a guy you want on your team. Reason why? He works so hard every day.
Outside Collins. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Up again. Barnes grabs the miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Embiid inside. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. A slow start here for Houston in this one. Still without a basket in the game. Wembanyama, a screen. Jones drives in. Will it go? And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers. And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Maxey, no good. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And the Spurs with possession. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's Maxey. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Houston trails by 8. Pass to Wembanyama. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. It's hauled in by Harris.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Barnes can't get it to go. And it's Jones with the ball for Houston. Here's Wembanyama with plenty of space. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Finding the most open guy. Good vision from Trey Jones out there.
McDermott with a steal. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Wembanyama. Fires for 3. Goes back up. That one falls. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Embiid inside. Second chance effort. And he makes that one. 11 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Fox. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
To the inside. Shoots the three. And it's Sohan missing. Brooklyn leading by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Melton. Off target at the rim.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Back to Fox. 1 second left. And there's the drive. And it's Fox with the jam. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Nets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Teams will make substitutions. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Here's Osman.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
There's the drive. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Barnes gets double-teamed. Here's Harris. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And the Nets lead by 6.
And right there, you could see Tobias had made up his mind. The ability to handle the ball at his size makes him a tough matchup.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Back to Melton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Now here's Beverly. Second chance shot. Here's Bamba. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Houston trails by 5. Back to Johnson. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So it's the Spurs now. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Osman. From past the arc. Good on the triple. Osman's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Bamba. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
For Houston, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. He's off on the first. Timeout called, the Nets.
The Nets call timeout. Look who's coming onto the court. It's your Houston Dancers.
Brooklyn making a change here. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10.
The defender made him change his shot. Still got it up with the double clutch, but that's not what his coach was looking for.
Guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Here's Wesley. He has 7. Plenty of space. He can't hit that time.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Down low. Bassie. Here's Osman. The rebound by the Nets.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Here's Barnes. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Over in the corner, Osman. Pass to Wesley. Here's Osman. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink. especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. With the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Jones. No scoring in this one. Over Barnes. Another miss by Houston.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he could convert, that's a good shot.
Back to Maxey. .51 seconds left in the first half of the game. From 8, and Jones pulls it down.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Pass to Wembanyama to stop the drought. Can't cash in from close range. Nets leading by 7. 23 seconds left in the first half. Maxey attacking. And here's Barnes for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Now McDermott, defended by Covington. Here's Wembanyama. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Nets lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Houston trails by 7. Fades away. And that one drops. Wembanyama's got the first points of the second half here for the Spurs. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Embiid with it. Jones covering.
We know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Last year, 90%, and he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Wembanyama with it. Maxey covering. Jones, no one around him. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Timeout called, the Nets. Teams changing it up here. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Melton. Buries it down low. And the Nets lead by 6.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And it's Melton with the rebound. It's the Nets now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Melton. A pass to Fox. Back to Osman. It's stolen. And here we go with Batum heading to the hoop.
Love the energy from Batum on the break. Working hard to make sure they convert.
Houston trails by 8. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Osman. That 3 off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Now, here's Fox. With the drive. Rejected by Harris. Inside, Embiid.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Fox goes in.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Brooklyn making a change. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the court. Timeout Spurs. Get live, man. On the court, your home squad.
Maxey looking it over. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here he goes. .153 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bassie. Here's Wesley. Just 5 to shoot. Nifty move. What a terrific move that was. Wesley's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. Here's Barnes. Bamba trying to break free. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got 5.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Stolen by Bamba. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Nets leading by 13. Driving inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And here's Houston. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. McDermott for three. And they get it. And it's Wesley missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Barnes. They get the rebound. Misses from close range. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. And the Nets with possession here. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Martin with the bounce pass. Here's Embiid. He's two up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And Embiid practices these shots all the time, which is why he's so good from this area.
Wesley. And Embiid pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Morris, no good. Houston trails by 18. Now Wesley. And they pick up 2.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Timeout called, the Nets. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Back to Beverly. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Wesley. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Bamba. Morris outside. On the wing, Melton. Just 5 on the clock. Comes up empty down low. Houston trails by 16. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Wesley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And the Nets making a change here. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Timeout charge to Houston.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Off the inbound. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Maxi's got 9 points now in just the second half. And it's Fox with the ball for Houston. It's an 18-point game. Johnson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Johnson is still honing this part of his game, but this is an encouraging sign.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, GA?
Hey, during the break, listen in on Jacques Vaughn's huddle. Now, Coach told his team we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw drop.
Charge to Houston.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Embiid drives in. And the dunk by Embiid.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Count it, good.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Now, here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Now here's Barnes. This one for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Houston trails by 16. Back to Fox. Wembanyama outside. And the 3 off target. Fox with the steal. Kicks it out to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Maxey into the lane. And the basket by Harris.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Cedi Osman. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nets, Scotty Barnes.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Fox. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good. Osman's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Spurs. Nets leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Brooklyn.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Here's Morris to the right side. And the Nets miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Here's Embiid. That shot off the mark. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Osman. Misses. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they could...
Bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
Look at you. Face down on the floor. I told you. You don't have it.
Yeah, I cannot fall if I do. It's some man fashion pretty. Wanna know what I'm dressed in. All my dogs wanna know who you bank with. Crib on a lake with Hermes blankets. I cannot fall free, no. Labels try to put me on a hold. I said free, no. I got so much juice, turning stoop to a freak show. They counted me out, I said freak, no. My chain going blind on some freak, no. Yeah, you ain't seen it like this since like 09. Big bill, the big dog stepping with no cosign. Y'all gotta understand, I got the upper hand. If it's my time, ain't no time to be fumbling. Big bill of pay-per-view, Lil Billy SummerSlam. Came a long way, you sit out of Cumberland. I done things hard to sleep on their stomach. Get used to evictions and dipping and struggling. I was like 12 or 3 pills, I was juggling. Jotching the who was way more than trouble kids. Look at my eyes and then call on my lies. I done went head to head with me more than my size. When you used to a loss, ain't no tucking, no problem. We're like added to everything weighing inside. I was gonna give up rapping right after that album. It's too many nights I done cried till I looked in the mirror off the side. I remembered I'm really best at it alive. Big dog status, nothing less. Even if I lose, I finesse. We ain't gotta talk about a thing. No, I'm only talking about the check. I've been counted out since the jump. I was supposed to in that wreck. I was addicted to buying watches last year. I ain't switched the time on them yet. Like, wait. Yeah, I cannot fall if I do. It's some man fashion pretty. Wanna know what I'm dressed in. All my dogs wanna know who you bank with. Crib on a lake with Hermes blankets. I cannot fall free, no. Labels try to put me on a hold. I said free, no. I got so much juice, turning stoop to a freak show. They counted me out, I said freak, no. My chain going blind on some freak, no. Y'all gotta understand, I got the upper hand. Free. I done went head to head. Ain't no time to be fumbling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, I remember being broke before I was in the mix. See, my Raekwon was just the fuel I needed, so I started taking risks. When everybody had the 5, I leveled up and did the 6. AMG kid knocking, it was written. Poochie knitted, you thought Gucci did it. This Italian race car got in it. See a phantom, ain't a phantom if that spooky's rented. Smokes in it, cokes in it, 300,000 in tennis chains. I'm roped in it, waving through a glass top coupe like the Pope's in it. Heaven only snows in my trunk with. The more that you see, closer to no limit. I used to want a 300Z with a phone in it. I'm global and roam with it, feeling at home with it. Money come, money go, ain't no control in it. Push. Yeah. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Cause money can't buy back time. Long nights, no lights, dreaming about the bins. No rice, just ice, nothing in the fridge. Sick of making friends, all they do is burn a bridge. I'm drowning in my sins, I never learned how to swim. My life jacket Celine, swim trunk Supreme. Just left the scene in Alexander McQueen. I remember
nights I was too broke to think deep. I lost more money than sleep. I was watching corners, I ain't never mopped the floor. Touched 100,000 in 20s from doing chores. Mama was a queen pin, Coretta with cream. She was to Martin Luther. For Christmas I bought the black 4-wheelers. Then a bunch of, I guess it's safe to say it, finally reached his goals. Cause all I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Never ever. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke.